All right, I wanted to get a chance to get some things off my chest, guys. I've been watching what's going on in our country with our people, and I feel like at this point I can't stay quiet any longer. I am getting sick and tired of our people blaming everybody else for the problems that we're having in our own community. Why is it that I am 10 times more likely to be killed or attacked by someone who looks like me than I am someone who looks white? But the media doesn't want to talk about that. The media doesn't want to talk about the policies that have been put in place by the Democratic Party that have made us unsafe in our own neighborhoods. The fact that the women in the black community have gone off and married the government and the men have left their own families. Why is it that 75% of black American children are going to be born into homes without a father figure in the home? Yet we wonder why things haven't gotten better for us. Yet we want to blame everybody else for the problems that we're having. Please, people, we have to come to a place where we accept our own wrongdoings, and the situation is our own to fix. No one's going to fix it for us, and the sure as hell isn't going to be the Democratic Party that fixes it for you. Why is it that we are willing to vote for a party who wants to bring in unskilled laborers at a staggering pace to take jobs from people who are citizens in this country? So now we have a group of young men who can't find jobs because someone was brought into the country illegally or allowed to stay in the country illegally and take those jobs away from them. How do you think that that's going to go when these young men can't find jobs and can't go to work? We have a school system that is absolutely in shambles in black neighborhoods. Why is it that the schools in the inner cities are in such shambles? We spend more money in those areas, so why is it that we're not getting better results? Is it because we as a people don't value education? Is it because we rather get our news and our education from pop culture? Is it rather that we would rather listen to our kids sing a Migos song than to recite the Constitution of the United States? Guys, I'm getting real sick of this fact that we can blame everybody else for our problems, and then we create this false outrage. Oh, it's institutional racism. It's not institutional racism. Racism was far worse than it was, far worse back in the 1960s and 1970s when our grandparents came up. But guess what? Somehow they ended up living a lot more productive lives. They were more respectful of each other. The murder rate wasn't nearly as high in their own communities. But now we have more freedoms. We have more liberties. We are living better lives for the most part financially. The poverty rate has gone a lot lower in our communities. But somehow we're still killing each other. We're still blaming racism. Until we come to the place where we're willing to look at our own selves and look at the solution as being a solution won by us as opposed to a solution we expect the government to fix for us, we're never going to have any solutions that are going to create any real change. If you want change, you're going to have to be the change.